William D. Wasson, who was the original owner developer of what's now referred to as Los Troncos Woods. He bought I think it was Los Troncos Tract Number 2, and then subdivided it. As part of getting his subdivision approved, he had to demonstrate that he could reliably provide water to anybody that wanted to build a cabin. That his development he could support if everybody bought a lot and built a cabin, he could provide them water. And his original deal was with Rolfe over at Pony Tracks. That didn't work. Couldn't get enough, so he built the reservoir and he impounded the creek, and this is the last structural remnant of the system that brought the water up from the creek to the reservoir, and then gravity fed it back to the cabins. At one point, this I am assuming must have been the highest point within the development, because this is all redone with local stuff. The wood corners are from 1244 Los Troncos Road. The rest of it, the beadboard, that's in the two corners here and the two corners there at night.
Okay. Hey, back here, what's this?
Those were holes in the siding.
It's so cute. It's not a serious question. Sorry. In my sort of twisted community logic, this is sort of a last element of infrastructural element that made it possible for us all to live up here, because it brought water in and made development possible. And then the district was the successor. Wasson sold them the land and all of the fixtures, including this building, for $1 in 1954. The Sawhorse is from, I'll have to get to the street number, just across the street from me on Los Troncos, where Wasson had his headquarters for the Los Troncos development. That became the place that you would go if you wanted to do business. That was the office. And there was a sign on the back of the parking area that said "Reserved for William Wasson," and this was there, and he would put this out To block this
to block people from parking there.
What year is this roughly?
I would say probably we're talking early 30s.
The gray trim piece at
At the
eaves?
eaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is from the old Los Troncos store.
And where was the store?
It was, you know where the little cabin in the triangle lot where Ramona and Troncos split?
Yeah.
Okay, that little cabin?
Yeah.
Up behind that cabin on Los Troncos Road was the store building. It was even a smaller cabin, and the store owner owned the store and traditionally lived in that cabin, and that thing operated up into the 50s and then sort of pooped
And
out
you
in the
could get,
50s.
like,
Like bread and milk
bread,
and eggs, and I'm sure just basic things. The other one is that was a commercial establishment, is right down as you exit. Yeah, where Nancy Newer used to live.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was a speakeasy.
Seriously.
And it had I think the Nancy still has the theater seats. It had about a 20-seat theater down in the lower half of the building where allegedly people used to go to booze and watch blue movies and engage in the naughtiness of the era. There's always